In my good time and your good time, they don't need to intersect.
Dude, I am blown away by
And his
the
accent
patience.
too. Who like he?
Where is he from?
No idea.
That girl looked like she was white.
No.
That girl, somebody else?
Yeah, that's his. That's
This guy's girl?
That's his girl, I think. Yeah, Aussie Man.
Damn,
He
man.
made a call like Aussie
How'd he
Man's
get that
been-
girl?
Aussie Man makes money off of YouTube, like
Okay.
like serious money.
He's got a good sense of humor on him.
He's
That's all
freaking
you need,
hilarious.
money and humor.
Yeah, there was. Remember a video I sent you? It was I think it was a video from Korea. This guy, he's in the street and he's trying to fight this other guy.
Yeah. Yo, that was a great video too.
And he got reviewed by an Australian accent guy. That's the guy.
Oh,
so he
no
goes over
way.
there and then he does it in an Australian accent, which just inherently makes it much
funny.
so funny. And he's also like good at commentary.
All right. So I saw $100 per class accent classes
Okay.
where you can learn accents. This came very close to signing up.
Right. Why? Which accent are you trying to work on?
Anything but the brown accent?
Because you got that down.
No, it's just because like anytime if you're on stage, you pull out the brown accent, people are like, haha, brown fucking accent.
Right.
There's no art in here. There's
Yeah.
nothing funny actually. It's not
come
even
on.
the actual brown accents people are doing. It's the lowest. So I want to start making fun of like the British, the Australian, the Swedish, French. French is a tough one. I can do a French accent pretty well.
Yeah.
You can't make fun of the French.
Really? Why? Because
People get really mad if you make fun of the French, especially using a French accent.
Yeah.
They do not like it very much. They
Okay.
get pretty upset by the end of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you make fun of them while pumping them up at the same time? So, for example, like if you're doing a GSP type thing,
Right.
because you kind of use the accent to make fun of them, but at
Yeah.
the same time, GSP is a champion, so
Yeah.
kind of like net zero.
I'm sure it's there. I just want to make fun of the whitest people. And I was like, it'd be good to have their accents. Just some of their accent, you know?
Right.
They make fun of our accents.
Yes,
We should make fun of their accents.
that's true.
Plus, like, I think it's just a good thing to know accents.
I think so too. As a comedian, for sure.
It's like
definitely-
LASIK. Like, you can get LASIK when you're 22 and have the benefits of LASIK forever, right?
Yeah.
You may not even notice them at some point.
Right.
Having the accent is exactly the same. Sometimes it's just good to know an accent in case it comes up.
Right.
In your 60, 80 years, you might only need it really 40, 50 times, but you really want it.
Okay, fair enough.
Every now and
Yeah,
then,
I
somebody
can't-
will say something.
I can't do any accents.
Can you do a Mauritian accent?
No, I can't even do a Mauritian accent.
It's like a Creole-ish English, you know?
Yeah, I can't do it.
No?
Like, because it registers in my brain as English. Like it passes through the filter.
Can we try? Can we try a little
we
bit,
can't,
Yasin?
we can't even try because I don't even know where to start. I wouldn't even know where to start.
What if I give you a rolling start?
There's no way. I wouldn't be able to do it because here's the problem.
Yeah.
My Creole is very much a Canadian trying to speak Creole.
Okay.
Like my Creole is not. Also, I've been told.
Yeah.
Like the Creole because essentially I learned Creole by picking up stuff.
Right.
And my Creole is apparently like very rough. It's more of a street level Creole
Yeah.
as opposed to a more elegant Creole.
Yeah. You know what the thing is, Yasin? And I appreciate you telling me this. I don't speak any French, and I can do a weird French accent, right?
Right.
So,
But
like, I'm
I
just
can do a
saying, you
weird.
gotta try, right? Don't make me go Goggins on you. But if you're gonna try something, then you'll get better at it. Don't tell me you
Right,
can't do
maybe,
something.
maybe in the next little bit I'll try to.
All right, no problem.
You know, it's like it's so normal that I can't even find the differentiator. So maybe if I observe Mauritians talking English amongst themselves,
I almost just want to
And then-
Google Mauritian English accent.
you're not
and
gonna
then-
get anything.
Yeah?
No,
Aw.
man. You Google anything Mauritian in Mississauga, you're not gonna get anything. We
Why
don't,
would I Google in Mississauga? Why am I?
Because
just
I
need to-
am. Because I wanted to
I
know
just
if
need
I wanted to
hear
get
an
tea.
English accent, like a English-speaking accent from a Mauritian person.
Oh, I guess you could just watch like
Your dad.
French news coverage, like Mauritian news, when they're speaking English.
I got
they've,
you.
They've got the accent.
There's no fun here. I thought it'd be some fun Mauritian, like.
No, you know what? Mauritians are pretty boring.
Aw, don't say that.
No, really. Like I don't. I'm trying to think right now, immediately, right
Yeah.
now. What's fun? about-
Island people have a reputation of being fun people.
That's true, but like, okay, let me
guys are
qualify
proper
this. Let me
island.
qualify this.
Yeah.
Muslim Mauritians are, I feel like, boring. If it's Christian Mauritians, their beach parties are awesome. And see, this is the problem. When you
Okay.
you're sitting there on the beach,
Yeah.
right, trying to be
Muslim.
Muslim, right? And the problem is that like this is the same problem that Muslims generally have everywhere.
Yeah.
Where they want the wedding to be fun, but halal at the same time.
Yeah.
It turns out that it's just boring.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's neither.
Yeah, it's nothing, right? Because like you're breaking some Islamic rules, and like the stuff that you're tempting is so like you're just dipping your toe in there that it's coming off as corny or just cringy.
Yeah. It's like when they make like some of the guys leave for the dancing.
Yeah.
It's like, are we having fun or are we not?
Yeah.
Like, are we dancing?
Exactly.
But I can't see it. Okay. Right. I'll be outside in the cold.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Now who are we pleasing?
Yeah. So so it's the same thing with like if you go to the beach with your family, right? What are you going to end up? As a Mauritian Muslim family, right? There'll be different kind of miniature groups within the outing. You will have the old men who will take care of like the grilling or whatnot.
Right.
That's food situation.
Shit.
That's always
you can see all that coming together. Yeah.
Right. You have the women.
Right.
Arguably doing more of the work, but somehow not getting the same amount of credit. All the while, the women will be talking shit about
how much men work, how little work the men are doing,
or other women, or other people's kids, or like all this other stuff.
Right.
Then you'll have the kids doing stuff that in on a spectrum of things that is acceptable when what their parents want, or maybe they're trying to get further out from the group, trying to do some not so acceptable stuff.
Yeah.
And those kids are watching the party that the Christian Mauritians are having, and they want to be part of that party because it looks like they brought their own speakers, right? They're like, the families are dancing, right? They're a lot
dancing,
louder.
You're not trying to hide it.
Right, exactly. Yeah. They're a lot louder. They're laughing loud, all that stuff. Kids are watching that, right? The men are watching that going, we wish we could, but our beard is this long.
Right.
And we also go to the mosque, so we must look like we don't like it. And the women are like, look at these people. Look what they're doing. And that's what you're getting.
Yeah.
What you're getting is just an awkward mix of non-fun.
That is unfortunate.
Right? And then, some
it's
parents
sad that
will
you get to see it constantly.
Yeah. And some parents will try to overcompensate.
Yeah.
Don't look over there.
Don't look over there.
Don't look over there.
Don't look at the music and the dancing.
Right? Or, prescribe some Quran.
Read this dua. Look over here, read this dua.
Or if you can get like the family's, eldest man leader, right? He might look at that and then see like, okay, this is a teachable moment. So he'll be like, listen, come. And then he'll stand and he'll talk some shit about this, something that he learned at a previous khutbah or like a YouTube video, trying to instill knowledge and wisdom within kids that are at the fucking beach. Hey,
that
man.
Sounds like exactly what would happen.
Hey, man. Why don't you shut your face? Cook that chicken, right? Nobody wants to hear a halakha over here. We came over here to have some fun.
Yeah,
right.
You guys get married in beaches, or is it like we'll just shut down the street?
No, they used to do the street tent thing, which was arguably much more fun.
Right.
But
that
now
was our thing in Pakistan too. But I think now it's all banquet halls.
Yeah, now they just do banquet halls and here's the thing is with that. Yeah. I mean, as an outsider looking in, the street thing was the fun thing.
Yeah.
The street thing, and
there was a tent.
There was a tent.
Yeah.
A makeshift stage. Right. There was. It felt like you were kind of home because like it kind of.
You could just run inside the house.
Exactly. It like transformed.
Right.
What you know as your home and your family's home and all that stuff. The whole courtyard. It transformed that into like a party.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
And everybody would know it. This house has a friggin' party, as you can see by a huge tent in front of their house that may or may not have a horse in it.
Yeah, cars double parked, that type of thing.
Oh, everywhere. There's no...
But I feel like in an effort to become more...
Westernized?
They were like, okay, wow, look, we're in the banquet hall now. The banquet halls aren't shit either, dude. It's still plastic picnic chairs. It's just inside the hall as opposed to outside.
That's true.
So they just have in a hall, they feel like this is an accomplishment.
Right.
While the guy from Canada going, hey, man, I liked it better when it was a tent.
Yeah.
Turns out, apparently, it's cheaper to do banquet hall weddings than it is to do tent weddings. That's what I've heard.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
It's probably like nobody wants to clean up their street after the party is done.
Yeah, but they used to hire people for that anyway.
Yeah,
they hire like dishwashers. They hire everything.
I just feel like fun is sometimes really undervalued in milestones that should be nothing but fun.
Exactly.
Like, this shouldn't be so formal.
Yeah.
Like, if anything needs to be fun, is this.
Yes.
Funerals will be formal.
Right.
You know?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
The fact that if you can have a wedding in a courtyard, with a street and everything. Kids are playing tag. They can do whatever they want. They're like, building forts out of the sofa cushions from this house. They stole. This is what we've actually done when I was a kid, right? You take like bed sheets and you start making stuff, and parents don't know what you're doing. Yeah. You're just doing a whole lot of nothing.
With like cousins that kind of look like you.
Exactly. That is the greatest feeling. No, and we've lost that. The banquet hall is like, okay, everyone gets dressed. Everyone has to wear somewhat good clothes. You go over there, you sit down, you wait for the food, and then it's the same conversations.
Yeah.
The last wedding, the food was better.
That is every conversation.
Did you see her dress? I'm not saying men doing this, but mostly women. But the men are definitely talking shit about the food.
Men are definitely talking shit about the food.
Yeah.
Like it's their favorite sport.
Yeah.
Talking shit about food.
Yeah. You know what I heard about that boy?
Right.
It's that type of thing. Why invite a bunch of people that they're all like, literally, if the bride and groom were to approach the table, everyone would have to shut up.
Right.
They would have.
Because I can't talk. I can't have this conversation in front of. Literally, I've seen like people go like, I heard her daughter got divorced.
Yep.
They're like, oh yeah, why? I was like, what? Why would this guy know why? He said he heard she got divorced.
Yeah.
How are you gonna ask him why?
You know what? At that point, he's basically saying, I don't care if it's the truth or not. Give me a good story.
Yeah.
Just make some shit up.
I just want to know about that. You want to shoot the person? That's sad.
If you invited people to your wedding that truly were happy for you.
Yeah.
That you could count on, they would make dua for you, and they would actually make dua for you. The number of people that you would invite to the wedding would be incredibly small.
Yeah. It'd be like 40 to 50, man.
Yeah. And there's a fair bit of your own family you'd have to like leave out.
Yeah. Actually, I coincidentally, when I was getting married, I made the list, and it was 121 people.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, yeah, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. 500 people?
And then it got expanded.
Yeah. 500 people all talking shit about your food?
Yeah.
And they do.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even want you guys here. Like, people are mad about where they're sitting.
Yeah.
I'm behind a pole. I'm like, I don't know you. Why you people bringing their cousins?
Yeah. The thing is that I don't think I could be nice. I remember when you were going through this, when you were building your, when you were like, you had the guest list and you were building the guest list and things like that. And you were telling me about like, this person doesn't want to sit with that person and that type of thing. And you were doing the business guy. You were doing the sales guy, right? You were trying to find mutual ground. You were trying to find compromises. You're trying to see if you could make everyone happy at the same time. You're trying to navigate that because the thing is that ultimately they're guests to your event.
Right.
So you have to, like, you can't do that, right? That being said.
Yeah. That being said is a very, like, there's a corner being turned when you said that being said. Because everything that is acceptable and unacceptable are so different in this area.
Right. But wouldn't it be incredibly satisfying when the uncle says that I don't want to sit in the same table as this uncle? You should put me closer to the stage.
Yeah.
And then after you just lean in, uncle, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if you show up or not. I really don't. So like you either sit at that table
or you stand wherever the hell you want. Because I don't give a shit. And guess what? Nobody else here cares either.
Yep.
And then you see white people that are just like, we're just taking our best friends to Mexico. We're going to Banff. We're just going to camp. And we're going to get married on the second last day. It's going to be wonderful. I'm like, yeah, that is going to be wonderful.
Yep.
That's going to be wonderful. Can I come?
My friend Phil got married on a cruise.
Yeah.
He invited me.
Right.
But this was back then when much too sick to even consider.
Right.
That I wish he got married now because I would definitely go on a cruise.
Take some notes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, on top of which, I don't know if Phil's listening, but Phil is half Brazilian, half German.
Right. What's that supposed to do?
I don't give a frick. But the family must be amazing.
Right.
You're going to get, like, what?
A bunch of drunks and a bunch of partiers.
Yes.
We'll see what happens.
Yes. Oh, man. If I was at that part, if he had that wedding now, I'd be there talking to all the Brazilian people.
Yeah.
Be like, so do you roll?
You want to hear something funny? Actually, this is a weird thing. I actually, at one point when I wasn't married yet, I was like, it'd be really good to marry a Mexican.
Yes.
It'd be great if she was a Muslim Mexican because
her mango chicken chile.
No, honestly, real talk, Mexicans are some of the best people in the world. They're festive, they're family oriented. The guys are guys, the girls are like strong guys. You know, like everybody's like, there's no like super hierarchy within the family.
Yeah.
And everybody's just meeting each other constantly for food.
Yes.
Because like my neighbors, one at night barbecue.
Yeah.
We're like, we're just having 18 people over. Is it cool? And they would sometimes bring you food.
Right.
And it would be pork.
Yeah.
But they knew you didn't have pork, but that's how Mexicans do. If they're cooking, the neighbor gets a little bit of... And I would be like, it'd be so cool to find like a nice Mexican Muslim girl.
Agreed.
With like her brother named Chewy and like 14 cousins.
Yeah.
But...
just so that you can call someone Essay.
Yeah, I think that's all of it. Essay, vato.
Yeah, that's all of it. That's true. You could do all of it. Also, you could kind of like, maybe you wear a little bit, like you wear the thing with the white socks.
And I could pass it, like somebody might think that guy might be Mexican.
Yeah, you definitely can. You
that
can.
Guy,
you could blend in with that crowd.
Yeah, it's like, he's Mexican. That's why he's like that. Just a little extra.
Oh, boy.
But it would be nice. That's the thing about like an option that for me was always kind of frowned upon, going outside the culture.
Yeah.
As a Mauritian, I'm like, the chances of you staying within the culture is tougher.
Yeah.
You can choose some festive shit, man. You could just be like, get some Mexican girl, Brazilian Muslim. I went to Dominican.
Keep talking. Turn off this.
Yeah, go ahead. I went to Dominican people.
Yeah.
Well, Yasin's turning off something. I went to Dominican. There was a masjid there, and I was like, it would be so cool to have a Dominican Muslim wife. And then I looked over to my wife, right, and she didn't like that I said that out loud. She thought I should have said that in my heart.
In your heart. but the thing is that like, but like it's more of an objective observation.
Yeah.
Right? The fact that you could, it's not so much that you have a particular woman in mind.
Right.
You have like the island, the culture.
Yeah,
that's what you have in mind.
I want to marry the island.
You're trying to marry the island.
I want to marry the culture. You're right. I want to marry the food. I don't want to marry a Dominican woman. I just want everything that comes
with it.
The
whole package.
It's literally the opposite of what a brown girl wants. She wants to marry a man and none of his culture.
It's so true.
And I want to marry a Dominican woman for
all of it.
So she'd be cool with me having a chicken in the house. Is what I assume is married, like what it feels like to be married to a Dominican woman.
That's true. There's only like
this is true and sad if you're a brown girl. Like, the culture really.
Yeah, they don't
I can't go out.
Yeah, they don't want any of that. They don't want any of that.
Yeah, who does? Shit. I don't even want that culture for my wife.
No.
No, who wants?
I
feel like that's my parents had that control culture.
Yeah.
Not saying all brown families are like that at all.
No.
I'm just.
But
saying,
there's a fair bit.
There's a fair bit. I hear stories, and they're horrible.
Yeah. And the thing is that like definitely in Mauritian culture, there's that too.
Yeah.
Right. That double standard, that don't go out. But you know what? It amounts to nearly nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything for your kids. It doesn't make them any more like religious.
It just makes one person sad.
Yep.
And not control of their schedule and time.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes somebody happy. Right? I guess somebody's like, yeah, that's how it should be.
Right.
You should be sad. I was sad.
The thing is that what's the end game? Like, what are you trying to get out of this? Because when you get to your destination, that person's not going to look at you and be like, like it'd be like, yo, some elements of what you did was great. There's no taking that away from you.
Sure.
But like as a whole,
you ruined a part of my life.
Yep.
You took something away from me.
Exactly.
And it's not like religiously somebody's giving like God's like, yeah, good job.
Yeah, no, not even.
This is what I wanted. Like, no one. It's a vicious cycle, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's gonna change. You just gotta like marry people for their cultures and shit. You know, just be like,
man, Dominican,
dude. It was a nice masjid too.
There was only 10,000 people there. 10,000 Muslims, I think.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, I think I saw 10,000 people there.
10,000 Muslims there. When I was there, I was supposed to go. It might have been the same place where you went.
Probably.
Yeah. I drove past it from the airport.
Trying to go next month to a resort.
Where?
Either Mexico or Cuba or Dominican. So those are the top 3, but it's happening.
Okay.
Like the date is set, the vacation is booked. So just need to get the friggin' tickets to all-inclusive.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, because we haven't traveled in all 2017. Honestly, after like just seeing you come... Oh, in 2017 we went on one trip. which is Dominican.
Yeah.
And that's not enough, people.
Fair enough. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
my eyebrow raise wasn't that it was enough. It was more of like, I seem to remember you had flown somewhere.
Yeah. But like after like here, especially after you coming back, even though I went to the same, rough area, I just like, I need to go back, man. This guy look like I just need to recharge and have a story.
Agree.
See a monkey, a funny bird.
Yeah. I'm going to Mauritius.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do a little like away, home and away?
So this is what happened, right?
Yeah.
I have a few cousins that listen to the podcast over there. One of them is Arshad. And he's like, I heard your Dominican podcast.
Yeah.
When you come, we're going to book a resort for 3 days.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going to, I've always dreamed of going to the to the resorts
to
of
where
Mauritius.
the white people go.
Exactly. Exactly. Where the white people go. Right? So I'm going to be there and I'm going to claim for my family.
Right. This part, Yeah,
that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to be loud, boisterous Canadian, which I think it's an oxymoron. But like,
sorry.
This is me.
Sorry.
I'm gonna eat the food.
Right.
I'm gonna eat the lobster and the fish that legends say we never could get because all of the good ones went to the hotel for the white people.
Yep.
I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna take pictures of it. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. I'm gonna tag people. I wonder if there's an Instagram account called Poor Regular Mauritians. I'm going to tag that shit and be like, I'm eating this for you.
I don't know if your family's going to be happy about this. He comes to visit, goes to a resort, taking a picture of lobster while Uncle made this chicken.
That's so true. I don't care.
You got to do it every now and then, right?
I'm only going for 2 weeks, so it's like 2 or 3 days. That's all. All I need is 2 or 3 days. Are you taking
a cousin with you? You taking a shot with you? Or anything?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Take someone. Take one guy so they don't all hate you when you come back and you're all relaxed.
I think I had to take my mom too. My mom's gonna come.
No, smart.
But that's that, dude.
Yeah.
Not related at this at all. But have you seen the technological advancements of snorkeling goggles?
No.
Okay.
What happens?
So here's the deal.
Tell me.
The last couple times that I went snorkeling, they gave you goggles.
Right.
And it's the standard affair.
Right.
It's the goggle that goes over your eyes. It covers your nose.
There's a hose.
And then there's like a pipe thing that's attached to the elastic of the goggle, right?
The same way it's been since like the 30s
forever,
or 40s. Right.
And the thing is that, as you know, when you're looking down, the angle of the pipe is a little weird. So sometimes if you tilt your head, you get water. The water comes inside and you get like this panicking of like,
I'm drinking seawater. I just peed in here and I'm drinking it now. I'm drowning in my own pee.
I'm drowning face down on the surface of the water. So it's a weird panicking situation. Anyway, I went on because my mom wanted to do some snorkeling. So I said, we're not going to buy good goggles in Mauritius. And when you go with like, if you do like an outing or whatever, like an excursion, you got to use the one that everyone else uses.
Oh yeah.
And here's the deal.
Right.
I used someone that everyone else uses when I was in the Dominican.
Yeah.
The amount
tastes like pizza?
No.
Like it just like tastes like food?
The amount of snot that kind of gets accumulated because like while you're in there, you're kind of like, you're in the water too.
Yeah.
And so when you take that out and then you're like, whoo, got to clean this before I get back on the boat. Because I'm like, wait, hold on a second. If this was my problem, this was also the last person's problem.
And the last person just shook it in the water and gave it to you.
Yep. So I'm like, all right, I should buy my own.
Yeah.
I went on Amazon and I Googled it. They don't even have goggles anymore. It covers your whole face. It's like a space. It's like a space helmet thing on your face. Whole thing. And the pipe doesn't come out from the side, awkwardly attached to the elastic.
Right.
Like backwards unicorn.
Oh, right. Of course, the way it should be.
Exactly the way how it should be. And here's the kicker.
How does it stick to your face?
Elastic. Like it's a headband.
There's no space that can get through?
No, like it's like sealed around your face.
Oh man.
Like this, and then the elastic holds everything together.
Okay.
And then the pipe is on top, and it's got the pipe hose thingy on the top. It's got like a little ball.
Yeah.
That when you dive, I think it presses down.
Right.
So whatever air you had in the pipe, you can use that to breathe if you dive.
Gotcha.
So if you dive down, you get like one more breath.
That's insane. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to order one of these and I'm going to use it in my pool and be obnoxious.
Only $50.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Because that's a snorkel you'll have for a minute. Like, that is a solid piece of technology.
So that's that. I was so excited.
Yo, I'm going to do that. That's happening. I shouldn't look at Amazon Prime right now, but it's happening.
But yeah, so I bought that for my mom. She's going to test it out. Let me know how it goes. And
When's she going?
One. In a couple weeks, actually.
Nice.
And she's going to be gone for a long time.
Dope.
Yeah, and then I go on the tail end, so I'm gonna get eat.
Right. And then you go back in December-ish, or no?
No, I'm not gonna go at the end of the year.
Okay.
This will be it. I'm only doing 2 weeks. I guess I could do 3.
Yeah.
But I want to do 2.
Eid
just
is great though, like to do in a Muslim country.
Yeah. So I want to do that, and then maybe be able to have like an opportunity to like go to another resort later on.
Yeah, I think it's good, man. Honestly, getting away, it's all different levels of experiences. Whether you're going to a place to see a city, a resort, or visit family, I think just getting away is important. Different things are different levels of relaxation.
Yeah.
But you got to get away. There's no taking a vacation and staying here.
No.
I don't think I've ever...
Staycation should be illegal.
Yeah. I'm just like, I got a lot of errands done.
Yeah.
Syed, what's wrong with you? You should just get your errands done when you're supposed to.
Yeah.
I got the oil changed and got the wood cleaned.
Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of vacations.
No, not at all.
Oh, no, I can transition. After saying that, you can almost do anything.
My worlds collided.
Okay.
This week.
Right.
So, when you sent me that link, and it said, Ninja plays Fortnite with Drake.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Right.
Wait, hold on a second.
And I said it to you because I know you didn't like, this guy doesn't read the news. And I found it in the news. I didn't find it on the YouTube.
Yeah.
I found it on the BBC News.
Yeah.
Ninja plays Fortnite with Drake.
And when you read that, you're like, wait, Ninja? Ninja Hyper Ninja? The ninja that we used to watch Halo back in like 6 years ago? We used to watch him play Halo? Yeah, that ninja.
He's playing video games with Drake.
So, Ninja is a professional gamer who maybe not the best Halo player back in the day, in Halo 3, Halo 4 days, but arguably the most entertaining.
He can play any game and just... You want to watch him play. You want to hear his commentary because it's hilarious.
It's freaking hilarious. You're talking about accents? He's got so many down. You talk about songs? He knows
all
it's
of
just
them.
Amazing. Anyway.
Shit talking?
Oh my God.
It's funny shit talking. That's the best part.
Oh my God.
Is when he and he was into it.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't dialing it in. He was getting angry at points. He moved out of his house. That was a cool thing. You kind of got to see his journey.
Yep.
Like he's like moving out of his house, trying to support himself off of video games.
Yeah, got married.
Playing video games.
So he quit playing Halo because Halo 5, arguably at the very beginning, was very not so great. That being said, if you're into Halo right now, the World Championships are happening. Amazing. Talk about that in a bit. But he started playing Fortnite and became one of the most popular Fortnite players ever. And then Drake apparently plays Fortnite every once in a while.
Because he's in the studio for 20 minutes, 20 hours a day, and sometimes you need to blow off some steam.
So he find, obviously one of the top players is Ninja. And so if Drake wants to play Fortnite, he's going to play with the best Fortnite player.
Drake can reach out to anybody.
Pretty much.
Yep.
So he just reaches out to Ninja. So now Ninja's got Drake on his cell phone. Like he can text Drake. And Drake has been so busy that he hasn't been able, every once in a while, be like, all right, we're going to be able to play today. And then he'll text later on. He said, no, I can't do it. I'm too busy. And Ninja's like, all right, no problem. This is all I do anyway. Eventually it worked. And then they broke frickin' Twitch.
Yeah. So when I watched it literally the day after it happened. And there were, on that video, 400,000 people watching live.
Yep.
I was like, damn.
I think they got to 600 and something thousand.
That's insane for a solo cast.
Ninja playing Fortnite with Drake is a very weird thing to happen in my head. It's still taking some time to reconcile the fact that Kid Ninja, when I started playing, is now grown up, has his own house, makes all of his money off of Twitch. He a good amount of money monthly on Twitch. He got 60,000 subscribers after Drake linked up with him.
Mashallah.
And subscribers on Twitch is different.
Yeah.
It's not just like a follow. That's $5 a month, I think.
There's
money attached to it.
Wow.
Yeah, to subscribe.
Good for friggin' Ninja, man.
Yeah, and Ninja freaking killed it. Yeah. And I was so happy. I watched a couple of the gameplay. What's his name came on too? Travis Scott was playing with them.
Yeah, I saw that. That was jokes. I loved all of it. I just thought it was amazing that people can just reach out to people.
Yeah, and do fun stuff.
Yeah, it'd be like, I don't even know what to compare it to.
Yep.
It'd be like Fawad is like, yeah, I made this video rapping, and Gambino was like, here's a beat. Yeah. And you're like, how did that happen?
Right.
The internet.
Yeah. We just talked to each other.
Yeah, we just talked to each other.
Yeah.
He slipped in my DM.
So good.
So good.
But yeah, man. So I've been doing that. I've been playing some Halo these days.
I believe you.
I've been hoping.
I like how you're telling me like you haven't been asking me every week I come over. I've been playing some Halo.
Dude, please.
I know, man.
At some point.
I'm actually just afraid of getting addicted. That's really my only problem.
Look, the thing is that you probably won't play unless you're playing with someone. Because like the part of the fun of Halo is actually playing with a team. That might be true. That's the greatest thing. And you know what? I think we're a little too busy for us to be able to get addicted. Because I thought I was going to get addicted too.
Yeah.
And
I should just control my impulses, and if I feel like I'm playing too much, just stop. Just be a grown-ass man instead of just denying myself an experience. Carry on. You've been playing Halo?
Right.
I'm calling bullshit on myself, basically. So
probably the best gaming that I've done ever.
Oh man,
it's the most fun.
Peak.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I've surpassed what I used to play at. So it's very good right now. Cousin's doing well as well. So anyway, now there's the Halo Championships that you can watch streaming, and here's the interesting thing: they're doing it international now. So not only are there teams in the U.S. and Canada, they're playing, but they also like MLG went to Latin America.
Oh man!
And teams over there, and it was like a pretty big crowd for like Halo,
right?
That showed up and they were playing. And I can't really fathom this.
Yeah.
But if there's any other game that I could watch as a participant and understand the deep, like your understanding of basketball, for example, or see as examples of basketball, my understanding of Halo is very deep. And when I'm watching Latin American players play, versus like American players, you're like, oh, there's definite levels to this shit.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
So UK and Latin American players, I don't know if they're doing one in Australia, compared to American players, the decision speed, like there is like accuracy, their shots and things like that is pretty good.
Yeah.
But so obviously American shots are much better anyway, but the decision, how fast it takes for an entire team of 4 to like pivot, change the way how they attack, hold one side of the map, push forward on a particular wing, that type of thing, and how they orchestrate all of it within 4 players.
Yeah.
They can't compare it to like Latin and UK. American players can do it in a way that you're almost watching one. It feels like it's one brain.
It's an actual one team. Like
it's one brain working towards like the specific goal.
Yeah.
And they're so good at it that when you're watching, when you're spectating an American team play, when one guy misses one shot or misses a thrust or slightly screws up a jump, it's noticeable because the entire time that you watch is almost like flawless gameplay.
Gotcha.
But when you're watching like Latin American and UK players, that stuff happens all the time. Like the missed jump, or like they're not moving correctly, or like their strafe is not that great or whatnot.
Yeah.
There's a level that they just don't have.
Why do you think that is? Is there like, are there less tournaments, or is just like these people play video games a lot more in North America?
It's not only that they play a lot more in North America, but I think they play against each other a lot more.
That's right. Iron
because
iron.
because
there's only so many good players in every region.
In the UK and Latin, because they can still play on Twitch, they can still like level up and rank and things like that. But the highest level in Halo, when you're playing Halo, is championship level. But it just happens to stop at championship level. And that's all. That's the group of people that you get to play with. But American players play against like the next level of champs. So it's going on it's like a different. It's a different thing.
Interesting.
You're getting kids like the American teams are coming in with a coach. A lot of Latin players don't have coaches.
Right.
And Halo, like American teams have coaches.
Yeah.
And like they're doing research about like, mental strength, like mental dexterity.
It's actually just like basketball.
Yeah.
Where it's like in the 90s when they put basketball in the Olympics and let professionals compete.
Yeah.
The US, which was like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, like Karl Malone, John Stockton, and other teams were just trying to like put people together.
Yep.
And the US would win by 40, 50, 60.
Yeah.
And Angola was there. They're like, well, we have a basketball.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that. It'll catch up. Now there's European, South American players, Asian players. and they're just as good. And some of them are superstars.
Yeah.
But it's going to take 10, 15 years.
Yeah,
I feel like with video games, though, you can catch up quickly, but I could be wrong. Like, I'm... Because I watched StarCraft like a crazy person, right? And that's the same thing you're mentioning. I noticed that European players got better, but Korean players are always like...
Yeah.
Even when they would do team things and they would say, hey, we're making this shift. Oh, my God. One person would immediately make like it was just like what you're mentioning, but it was almost like shitty to watch American players play.
Yeah, that's like, exactly what it is. I was trying to watch the Mexican. I was watching the Mexican players play.
Yeah,
like it's nice.
Oh man, what about the Koreans? Like who's big in Halo? It's okay, North America.
Yeah,
and is it that really just where all the talent is?
Yeah, North America is where all the talent is. In Asian countries, Halo is not, actually shooters in general. Is not really big in Asian countries. It's all like massive multiplayer games,
right?
That type of thing. There's some like big, like Fortnite is starting to take off over there too.
Right.
But like Halo feels like it's a very like almost specific to America. The fact that it went into Latin America and UK is good. It's good for Halo. But no one's touching like Dota and League of Legends.
No, that's true.
Not there.
And I bet you in Europe, like a lot of gaming might be focused on sports, soccer.
Oh, FIFA
hockey.
is huge there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's probably like we don't play that genre.
No.
We play with this. The game you play outside, you just play it inside.
It's so true. Yeah, but it's been fun, man. It's been fun to be a nerd these days.
Yeah.
Infinity War trailer came out.
Dude.
Speaking of being being a nerd.
Got tickets.
Holy shit. This is the first time we've...
Shout out to Eric, who's like, the site's down. We're going to go buy them. I was like, thank you. Perfect. And he sends a picture half an hour later.
Eric tried for an hour trying to buy us tickets.
Yeah.
To go watch an opening weekend.
We're going to watch it opening weekend.
Didn't work. And then he's like, that's it. I'm going to drive to the theater. I'm going to buy it there.
I'm not quitting. I was like, thank you. Thank you for not quitting.
Thank you, Eric.
No, it's going to be fun. We're going to watch it with him. Antoine, we'll do a podcast pretty quickly after that. I'm so pumped for that.
Yeah, we'll do a vlog too.
Ooh, we're going to do a vlog.
We'll do a vlog.
You want to do a bootleg while you're at it? This is us before getting ready to go watch the movie. This is the movie. This is after the movie. He's like in a coat. Crash and Flow bootlegs.
Oh, man. Maybe we can get... do you know Ali Gilani?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, maybe we just get him to follow us.
Yeah,
and record the vlog that way.
Maybe I'm down. He's supposed to come on.
All right, I gotta talk to Ali and tell him we want him to do the vlog.
Oh, I also wanted to talk to you about a firefighter we're trying to get on.
Yeah,
I talked to the guy.
Right,
nice guy.
Okay,
not the loudest. So I'm saying, hey, do you have any other firefighter friends that are outgoing? We'll have both of them on.
Okay.
He's a good guy. Yeah, technically, he's like, this is what I've done. I was like, that sounds exciting as heck.
Right.
But I think we'll have a buddy on too. And I was like, just listen to their stories. I'm kind of excited
because I have so many questions about fire.
Yeah, I have so many questions about fire. But like, I was like, could you guys have a dog? We're like considering getting a fire dog. I was like, get a fire dog. Can you bring a fire dog?
What would a dog aid?
I don't know.
Oh, it's one of those Dalmatian dogs that they just have at the station.
Yeah, I think it's for like moral support.
Really?
We would ask them, but
do you think firefighters require more? I guess they say some shit.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You didn't finish the first sentence, and you said, I guess they say some shit.
I feel like do firefighters require service animals for moral support? But I guess their job is somewhat relaxing up until the point that there's an actual fire.
Yeah, then it's PTSD all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like someone's trapped in there and we can't go in.
Right.
Just watch the building. You're like, no.
Yeah.
I
it's pretty bad.
I actually don't know what a dog does. I have no idea what I know what a dog does in a police situation, right?
Yeah, exactly. They have a function.
I totally understand. I saw a lifeguard dog and I just had a buoy attached. It just runs out and gets the buoy to the person. Like, that makes perfect sense.
Perfect sense.
And some dogs have webbed feet.
Yes.
I didn't know this, but especially Irish dogs, webbed feet.
Oh my God.
So they get
built-in
there pretty
paddles.
quickly. Yeah, built-in paddles.
Yeah.
Why else would you have webbed feet?
Yes.
This is a dog on its way of becoming a whale. Like, that's what's happening.
We caught him in transition.
Yeah, we caught him in transition. Gotcha, bitch. No pun intended with the bitch part. With that said, I don't know what to do in a fire situation. He's not peeing on the fire. Like, what's he doing? Is he barking at the fire?
Can you imagine just peeing with such gust?
He smells the fire. He's just gone. He's like, I gotta pee. He's like, Sorry. I just realized I became a dog peeing.
I saw a Facebook video about a fire station that picked up a stray cat. So there was a cat
in a fire, probably.
No. He just came off the street, and then he looked at the fire station and said, "This is my house now."
Nice.
And now the cat just lives there, and all the firefighters like hanging out with the cat.
You want to hear an interesting story built on that?
Yeah.
On Friday, one of my coworkers is like, "Hey, I need to work from home on Monday."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, why?" Right? Yeah. He's like, "So I was in Peru. You're not going to believe this, so I'll show you the video. This is me in Peru last year in the town of Cusco.
Okay.
And there was this dog that followed him around, right? And he pet it, and the dog was like really nice to him. It was like a little puppy.
Yeah.
And he's like, they have an organization, because there's so many stray dogs, they will ship these dogs to you for a fee, and the dog arrived this week.
Wow.
And he has the video of the dog. He's like, so my girlfriend's there. He's not potty trained, and he gets really freaked out by like fire trucks. Yeah. He's from a small town in Peru.
Yeah.
So I need to work from home for Monday to make sure he's potty trained. I was like, yeah, work from home on Monday, man. Like, that is such a cool story. He had the video of him in Peru.
Yeah.
And all these pictures of dog here, like looking like happy, but also confused, you know? Very cool. Very cool.
That makes me sad that because there was a cat in the Dominican.
Right.
When you would walk to the buffet, on the right-hand side, there was a bush.
Yeah.
And the bush would meow.
Right.
Right. After initial confusion, this cat came out.
Right.
And super friendly. Got to pet him and all this other stuff. And on the last day, I purposely walked down the same path in hopes that this cat would come out.
Yeah.
He did. And I wish I could take him home. But I could not. Also, all cats are kitten size in the Dominican.
Why is that?
I thought they were all babies. Turns out that's their standard.
Yeah.
That's their standard size.
I never Googled it, but like, I guess they're just smaller animals.
Just smaller,
right? And I guess if that's the gene pool, it's not like they're getting new cats all the time to hump with these small cats. So that is what you get.
you just fuck up the ecosystem. Just bring in American big ass fat Maine Coon cats.
You know what's funny? Because the Dominican must come to Canada and be like, you know what? And go back and just tell them like, cats there are huge.
They have lions.
Their cats are huge, like this big. You know, it's like just a cat to us. You go to San Francisco, seagull's way bigger.
What?
Yeah, a seagull is like it's a much bigger and thicker. Like the legs are thick. That's like, it's scary. A bigger animal.
Because they're already pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they're aggressive and big over there.
Wow.
Yeah. More you know.
More you know.
More doesn't matter. None of that shit mattered.
Canada geese are just standard size because they all come from Canada.
Yeah.
There's no variance.
So there's New Zealand has Canada geese.
What?
Because New Zealand has no predators, and at some point somebody thought it'd be good to have birds here.
Right, so they brought the most asshole bird they could find.
And so the government immediately was like, these birds are asshole, and you can shoot them and kill them at any time you want.
Of course.
Anytime you want.
Yes,
so like, but it's still like, you know, like, there's no predators. There's not a cat, there's not a wolf, there's not a coyote. So it's just everywhere, and people are just like, they shit everywhere.
I feel like I'm just saying that it's kind of cool that you have an open season on a particular animal.
Yeah.
So if you decided that, like, hey, look, I would like to buy a rifle, and you live in a particular place where there was a lot of them, you just go outside and start target practice and just shoot geese.
Or honestly, if you're a student in New Zealand, or if you're a homeless person, you never have to worry about food.
Yeah.
As long as you know how to make a fire with random woods.
Yeah.
And you know how to
clean an animal.
And you know how to, scrap the sand, just take the feather off, cut it up properly, and put it on a stick.
Right.
You're always fed. That's a very good thing to have.
For sure. Anywhere
is a bountiful amount of animals that anybody can eat.
I was just thinking.
I know it's going to cause some problems sometimes.
No, I'm not trying to poke holes in there.
Yeah.
I'm
You're down with it.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Yeah, whatever.
But when you have like an open season for wolves, which I think Alaska is just complete open season.
Is
for
that
wolves.
Right?
Yeah, because they got like super packs. They're running around 70 deep when there's normally 20.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, it is a problem. It's a tidal wave of freaking wolves.
Wolves.
The thing is that they have an open thing too. Shoot and kill whenever.
Wow.
Based on what I heard just recently.
Okay.
The thing is that shooting a geese, right? They might kind of try to attack you. We've seen that before.
Yep.
But it's not going to be lethal. If you miss a wolf,
right,
I feel like there's a
price to pay. You think you pissed it off even if you graze it? I think so.
Yeah. Plus, because of the fact that apparently they're very good like tactics in hunting.
Right. Also, you can't get them all.
No.
You don't have 40 bullets, no matter what gun you have for hunting.
Plus, bolt action,
Yeah, it's going to take a minute. They're going to be all over you. A geese, honestly, sometimes just wish I can walk around with a small mallet. Because they will just start walking up on you and start hissing. And you're like, bitch, you're a goose.
Yeah, but if you don't have a mallet, it's a little scary when they're running after you.
It is true.
Yeah.
And they have their tongue out and shit, and it looks all prickly.
Yep.
Yeah, I was walking with a girl once, and a goose started chasing her. Mm-hmm. Couldn't help her. Because I don't want to get chased by a goose.
Hey, yo, this is between you and that goose.
Yeah, what'd you do? You shouldn't have done that. I have no problem with goose.
Right?
Goose have no problem with
He's not coming after me.
Yeah, you see that?
Oh, man. Anyway, there was a movie that I watched. I wanted to...
Yeah, tell me. I watched Steve Jobs.
Okay, yeah. What was that about?
Steve Jobs.
Okay.
He's a dick.
He was. Which one is it? There's so many freaking Steve Jobs
I saw the one
movies.
with Michael Fassbender, which has like an 80+ on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was an odd movie. Like it just skipped through the timeline.
Yeah. And this is what I realize is that you can't tell it properly while trying to catch everything.
Yeah.
If you want to get from start to finish, and that it's not even start. That's from like launching one of the Macintosh.
Yeah.
And the end is, I believe, the launch of like the iPod. Mm-hmm. And even in that time, you have to skip a ton.
Yeah.
Like you're skipping 5-7 years at times. Like there's 3 characters that play the daughter, you know?
Yeah.
But the whole time, consistently, this guy's an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's pushing shit forward, you know?
But he's doing it at a cost. He's doing it at a human cost.
There's this one guy who was in charge of like a voice activation thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, if this doesn't go like, and it's a day of the day, it's like, if this doesn't work, when at the end, when I give credit to everybody, I'm going to say, and the voice activation that didn't work was because of this guy. And I'm going to call you by name.
Oh.
So you have 1 hour. And there was Seth Rogen is in that movie.
He was really good.
You watched this?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, a long time
ago.
Seth
Rogen was solid. And also Steve Wozniak. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy.
And I was like, Steve Jobs is a dick.
Yeah.
Like, I know he has a vision, but he's a dick.
Yep.
And he's not even doing the work. He's just like, this is my vision, make it happen.
Right.
And I will market the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he didn't push it forward. Just like very interesting guy.
It's interesting because while he did what he did, you don't have to do it that way for you to be able to achieve the same
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm in these boardroom meetings now and I don't know anymore.
Why? You think that there's some dickishness that needs to happen for you to be able to do it?
Some level of okay, so my president, super nice guy, you know, came into a sales room and he started cursing at people. Like, this fucking needs... But the thing is, I've seen him in marketing meetings now, and he talks to them very differently. And then I see him in operations, and he talks to them differently than marketing and sales.
Right.
And I realized that if you want to resonate with salespeople, you have to talk. You have to be in their face,
right?
Because we're in each other's faces when we're trying to get stuff done,
right.
Because we're extroverts and we recognize that everybody else has toes that we can't step on, but we can't have toes within each other. And he recognized that as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Steve's job needs to be at that level,
right?
Especially if you're not the one doing. Like, that's the thing. You're not the one doing the work. You're coming up with the idea. And then you're making people jump off of the top of their warehouses because it's not getting done.
Yeah.
And it's just an interesting thing in terms of like humanity. I feel like that guy needs to be there to get me 10,000 songs in my phone.
Right.
I guess, you know.
And pay a certain amount of price for that technology.
Which helped so many people listen to music, I guess, you know. But the pressure he put on a few people.
Yeah.
That caused them to put a pressure on a lot of people. It's like, it's a weird balance where it's almost hard to say like what is worth it and what isn't worth it. If we're going to judge like Mengele for doing experiments on people, obviously what he did was horrible.
Right.
Wartime experiments on people for like advancements, but just like torture, really.
Yeah.
Like,
but do you throw away the research? You know, like after it's done, you keep it.
But it's also like our things of like, all right, these are the price we're willing to pay for these things, but we're not willing to pay for these things. It's just like an interesting, like, who's to say what Steve Jobs did was, you know, right?
I mean, he gave us Pixar.
He gave us Pixar. Yeah, so I guess it's all worth it.
I guess so.
You know, in a way. Have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
Dude, that's not even Pixar, dude.
Oh, is it? That's DreamWorks?
That's DreamWorks.
Shit. Sorry.
Toy Story.
Sure.
Toy Story, The Incredibles, which Incredibles 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
Excited about that business.
That took a while.
It took way too long.
For this day and age, when they're like already like the first movie's not even...
Yeah. Why do we have Cars 3?
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, kill that shit.
Yeah.
And give us something better.
Right?
No one wants to watch another Cars movie.
Nobody. Cars?
Why?
I like Cars, but like we could have stopped after the first one. I get it. You made a animated movie for country fans.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah, he did it.
Bravo. Did you have to make 3? No. Other Cars, maybe. Can you go to Japan and go fully?
Oh my God.
They kind of did that, I guess.
Did they? No, they had like an Italian car or something.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You know what they should have done?
What?
Oh my God. Okay, listen here, Pixar. Listen here. Cars 4.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the NASCAR, right? You have all like import tuned cars. Voices,
right?
By Vin Diesel, The Rock, the whole cast from Fast and the Furious. Cars 4.
Oh,
that would be the greatest.
Yeah.
Greatest
These are all
crossover.
Illegal racing cars.
Yes, they're all illegal.
That's what the whole circuit is.
Right. And the thing is that like it's a getaway thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be an Italian Job type situation, and it's just going to be cars, and they have to do it because they're trying to save time.
That's perfect.
That would be the greatest movie ever.
Needs to happen.
Can you imagine what car the truck? It would be a truck, right? The Rock can't be anything smaller than a truck.
Yeah, he's a souped up truck.
Yeah, he'd be like, exactly.
He's his car from Fast and the Furious. He has a Hemi.
Exactly.
He's just...
Yeah, you could use the same cars that these...
You can make these happen. Hey, Vin was a producer.
Yes.
He can figure that stuff out.
For sure. Look, if Pixar is like, no, we're going to pass, then just do it
Make
yourself.
it for grown-ups.
Yeah, make it for grown-ups. Make it for grown-ups like me.
Yeah, I'd watch that shit.
Oh my God. And then you could have like the voice.
Are we in the wrong business?
I think we are.
Should we be pitching this?
I feel like we should be pitching this.
I think we should be pitching this.
Oh my God. Dude, and should
we write a screenplay?
I feel like we should. I'm getting very excited right now.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I think that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we can sell it.
Yes.
It's a very easy thing to sell. It's like there's an audience for this.
Right. And at the rate that The Rock is going.
Yeah.
Just at this point, he just thinks about a movie and it happens.
Dude, I saw Jumanji last night.
Me
I saw Baywatch the week before.
Me too.
And it's like, this guy can't stop, won't stop. He's just like lapping his schedule. He's like, I'm in Costa Rica. Can we just film another movie while I'm there? Like, I think he doesn't. I don't think he sits down.
Do you know about his gym situation?
No.
Okay.
What's his gym situation?
The Rock does not go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
The gym comes to The Rock.
What do you mean? Is it a trailer?
Is 3 trailers.
Oh man, yep.
And he drives it, or he doesn't drive it.
No,
obviously, it gets driven to the on set.
Yeah.
Then they take all the shit out.
Right.
They put it together.
Makes perfect sense, man.
And he works out there.
Makes perfect sense.
Right? And when he's done, you pack that shit up and we go to the next place.
Of course.
That's how The Rock is rolling.
That's pretty badass.
Oh my God.
Will Smith has a separate trailer for some workout stuff, but also a mini library.
Okay.
Man likes to read.
Okay.
So if he's like on a set and you know he's going to be there all day, let me go into my room, get some reading done.
Perfect.
Dude.
Oh man.
That's pretty legit too.
That is legit too.
Yeah, that is legit too. But The Rock is just like so rock embodied.
Yeah.
Like, of course he does.
Right? The Iron Paradise follows him around.
Does he have a trailer with like livestock in case he gets hungry and a butcher? Because sure, it seems like he would.
Point, why not?
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I feel like The Rock could just be like, hey, listen, I want to make this movie.
Yeah.
Because he's making a movie called Rampage. I don't know anything about the movie, but it's giant animals in The Rock.
It's gonna be successful.
It definitely will. It definitely will.
What I mean, you got to realize. I was realizing this watching this guy yesterday. Is the first time I saw this guy was Scorpion King.
Yeah.
And I feel like he took that probably just as seriously. He was like, work ethic. I feel like he just like kept his foot on the pedal for like 20 years.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the same time, all the way through, just being nice to everyone.
Seems that way. I don't mean anybody who has a shitty thing.
No.
I heard a podcast with 2 guys talking shit about Aziz.
Yeah.
And I was like, I took it with a grain of salt and whatever, but I'm like, I never see anybody talk shit about The Rock.
The Rock is always happy. He's always lifting people up.
And everybody I see in a podcast is like, oh yeah, I met The Rock. Super nice guy. He's an infomercial. Yeah. And I was like, yeah. Guy can't stop, won't stop. He's a super nice guy. And he's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and a smile that could just Outshine Diamond.
Yeah, dude, he could sell Colgate.
Yep.
He should have a lifelong a sponsorship.
He's good. Every time he does the thing in Jumanji where he does a smolder, like he looks
hilarious. He's like, "Can you even control it? Just happen." He's like, "Just happen."
So good. Jumanji was a surprisingly fun movie.
I also love their avatars. Like you landed in as an avatar.
Yeah, perfect.
And you're like, yeah. Oh, you have these skills. Dope.
No weaknesses.
Jack Black should one of his best roles. One of his best roles. He played a 16-year-old blonde girl perfectly.
And you could believe it.
Yeah, you could believe it.
The entire time that you watch them play, you could see the teen counterparts.
Except Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is just Kevin Hart. Yeah, that's true.
Kevin Hart is like, wait, you didn't want Kevin Hart? You wanted this guy who cheats?
Because Kevin...
He's like, I'm Kevin Hart. That's what I bring to the table.
That's exactly what it is. Did you watch Shape of Water?
No, I didn't. I downloaded it. Should I watch it? I'm going to watch it. I have it.
Okay, man. So here's the thing.
It's heartbreaking, isn't it?
No, it's not heartbreaking.
Okay.
It's weird as fuck.
Okay. Well.
And it's not like Pan's Labyrinth weird.
Yeah.
Because Pan's Labyrinth was very weird.
All right, definitely.
But you could watch Pan's Labyrinth and kind of get immersed into the world that Guillermo del Toro is trying to create for you.
Mm-hmm.
You can lose yourself in it. You believe it. You get taken on the ride.
Yeah.
Good. Shape of Water.
Your pregnant pauses are so pregnant, baby. I'm just saying, I was like, what's about to happen?
It's beautiful. The musical score is amazing. Okay. The set design.
I didn't actually expect that.
The visuals, everything is incredibly unique and it's a beautifully shot. Everything about it is great. I understand why it won Best Picture. Really? I think it deserved it.
All right, cool.
So this is spoilers.
Wait, you can't. I have to watch it. Okay, I downloaded it.
Okay,
Just give me 1 minute. Give me next week.
Okay.
I'll have it.
Give 1 minute.
All right, especially if you breathe in like that. I was like, what are you about to say?
This is the first time I've watched an Oscar-winning movie for Best Picture and a bunch of other things that it won. And the entire time that I watched it, I felt like I was watching a movie. I never fell into the movie. Not even once. I could not. I was so far removed from being immersed into it.
Really? Were you baked?
Nope, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. Zero. Nothing. Okay. Just sitting over there going, come on, Guillermo, take me for a ride. And it never got on the ride.
I think it's funny that you didn't deny that you never get baked. You were like, nope. And I was like, you're going to leave that door open.
Well, thank you for closing it.
No problem. Just going to get some messages later from Mauritius. I'm surprised to hear that part. I'll watch it. Yeah. I'll watch it, of course.
And you know me, I want
you want to like it.
You want to like it.
You're not trying to watch a movie to be shitty to it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, people. Sorry. Go.
All right, people. That is the end of the podcast. Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, comment, come to our Facebook page, talk to us. We reply.
Do something, people.
Yeah, come to the Instagram.
Subscribe to something.
Right, roast us if you
want. Touch something awkwardly.
Whatever you want to do. We're giving you the okay.
All right, cool.
All right, people. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.